Hello Internet, AJ here. Today we're going to be looking at another Linux distro. Today's distro we're going to be looking at is the latest in the development of Manjaro. We'll be looking at Manjaro XFCE 0.8, which is its release candidate number 2, 64-bit edition. I've loaded it here in VirtualBox. They've updated the wallpaper here. I think that's very nice. Down in the plank you can see that there has been some changes made from the plank that we have with the 0.8.5 release. Steam has been added to it by default. VLC media player, LibreOffice, Thunderbird, Firefox, and then we have the Thunar file manager system again. Most things remain the same in the file menus or the application menus. The only real difference is when you get down here to development, it's added the Qt4 Assistant, Designer, and Linguist packages. And under Internet, we have Firefox replacing Chromium and Thunderbird replacing Evolution. And then Office, Abbey Word has been replaced with the LibreOffice suite. And most of the same things are in the system. We have a beginner's PDF file for the user guide. You can read through this yourself. Has a lot of great information about the distribution and setting it up. And if we look, here is one thing Manjaro has been really working on for its latest distribution release. And yes, it is a rolling release, so even if you have 0.8.4 through the Pac-Man file manager, you'll be able to upgrade and all the pertinent files. But if you are just starting with Linux, specifically Manjaro, you now get a graphical installer. I'm in Canada, so we'll go forward. And Halifax time zone. I need English for my keyboard. Let's go with the US English keyboard. Okay, AJ in the Valley. Host name must be all lowercase. No problem. And forward. Perfect. No partition table was found on the hard drive. Do you want the installer to create and set up a set of partitions for you? Yes. It's just a VirtualBox. No worries there. So we're going to get a swap and an extended. Looks good. Please select a root partition before proceeding. Oh, we'll select this as root. We'll install grub. Looks good. And here we go. Manjaro Linux is installing. This by far is the easiest Arch-based installer that I've ever used. It looks really slick. This has been forked from the Linux Mint installer. They've tweaked it to work with an Arch base. And it honestly doesn't get more easy than this. It looks really slick. Anyway guys, as you can see, Manjaro Linux distribution team is working very hard and striving towards even more refinement and usability in their distro. I give them kudos for what they've done. I'm really liking what I'm seeing in the new 0.8.5 release candidate. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments down below. Give me a thumbs up and tell me what you think of this new distro. Thank you very much, guys.